Hi guys!
Welcome to today's vlog.
It's a bit of a variation from the usual vlogs because we couldn't miss up the opportunity of showing you some extra bits of Llangollen.
There's so many things to see and do in Llangollen, and so we wanted to share with you 3 things that we picked out. Please note this does not include Horseshoe Falls, for which there is a separate Through the Hedge video.
Yes. And it doesn't include a myriad of other things that you could do while you are here. This is just, if we only had 48 hours at our mooring in Llangollen, what are the top 3 things we would make sure that we didn't miss? So hopefully you enjoy it. And comment below if you agree with all of our choices, and also please comment below if you have a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th best place to see in Llangollen, so we can build up a bit of a resource for everybody checking out this video. Number 1.
The first place we wanted to share with you is Plas Newydd.
Plas Newydd was established in 1778 as home to the ladies of Llangollen, Lady Eleanor Butler and Miss Sarah Ponsonby. The 2 ladies eloped to this house in Llangollen to spend the rest of their lives together. So, did you know that the ladies of Llangollen even entertained Wordsworth here?
Yes, I did. I read it on a plaque at the museum.
That's where I get all my information from. The ladies of Llangollen became important figures and attracted such visitors as the Duke of Wellington and Lady Caroline Lamb, trendsetters, rule makers, and inspiring to their peers. But why were the ladies so popular? It's hard to imagine today, but unmarried ladies living independently in the 18th century were a sensational story. The ladies also had their own amazing story of 2 elopements and finally a grand life together. So here we are at our second pick.
Dinas Bran Castle.
Alright, so that was just the first of many inclines to get to our second favourite place in Llangollen. We hope it's going to be our second favourite. Have a look at this view.
There are multiple ways to get to Castle Dinas Bran. We've come up the footpath from the top of the bridge next to the hire boat company that does the day trips. There's also several road routes that you can take that if you're in the basin, you would come out of the basin past the bins and then up the road. So this is one of the roads, and there's another one further up.
You're probably wondering, how high up is this castle? Well, we have it on good authority from our best friend Brian that it is 1,000 feet above sea level, and you can kind of just see how tall that is going to be because I am 1/3 of the way up. There it is. Looks bigger.
In Victorian times, local women would carry refreshments to sell in a tea shop on the summit. Doesn't look like they're still there.
The sign says that it is a further 20-minute walk to the summit. I've set my timer from down the bottom and it's already taken us half an hour to get here.
Well, you have stopped to film several things. And I had to read this very big sign.
Originally, Dinas Bran was a medieval fortress and an amazing mansion where the princes of Powys Fadog lived, ruled, and entertained important guests. Worth it! So worth it. Should I check the timer? This is going to be embarrassing. Comment below. Alright, it should take 20 minutes from down at the side, and we started this incline when we were already on the 30-minute mark.
I'll find a clock on your phone. There it is.
Not too bad. So it took us about 36 minutes. Actually, I'm feeling pretty good with that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be, should I? I'm gonna go eat my apple under this archway because it's a little bit damp everywhere else, and think about how amazing that is and how ancient this structure is, and I'm just sitting here in 2018 eating my apple.
The castle had a very short working life. It was in use for barely 2 decades. The castle was built around 1260 and it was destroyed by fire in 1277.
In its heyday, the castle featured a gatehouse, a keep, a hall, a D-shaped tower, and a large central courtyard, probably containing storerooms, workshops, stables, and perhaps even a chapel. Today, the ruins of the castle are home to many, many sheep and sometimes flocks of tourists, more so in the summer than in the winter.
Castle Dinesbran is a short walk outside of the town centre of Llangollen. It's up a fairly steep hill and the track is mainly stone, so it's not very good for people with mobility issues. However, if you do make it up the top of the hill, the views are well worth it. The railway station in Llangollen sits parallel to the River Dee, which does indeed enhance its beauty and occasion. The scenic heritage line runs regularly through the Dee Valley, but it didn't always. In 1975, a group of enthusiasts started the restoration journey that was the beginning of what we see here today.
Visiting as we did at Christmas time, all train trips were booked out. If this happens to you, you can take consolation as we did in the vintage carriage tea room. We recommend the minty hot chocolate and a slice of walnut caramel cake with warm clotted cream. Definitely big enough for 2. We've really enjoyed sharing these top 3 places to visit in Llangollen with you. Have we covered your favourite places? Did we get it right?
Join us for future adventures on our narrowboat by clicking the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.